Hello everyone and welcome to this live stream. We're going to be talking about the latest releases on Harbor and also some upcoming releases which we are very excited about. So as you can see on my screen, Harbor 1.2.1 is here, which has, you show my screen, yeah, which has smoother renewals, expanded features and enhanced user experience. It's kind of hard when we do these release notes because, I mean, it doesn't look like a lot. Harbor Scraper and Content Generator changes, so we've again increased the quality of the scraping system. Harbor Scraper and Content Generator changes, so yeah. But we have also, let me just close that, sorry guys. But we've also done this, which I've basically replaced Perplexity with our own proprietary agentic information gathering and data collection system. So I mean, that really for me should be an update in itself, and that it should be a little bit more than just number 2 on this list. But yeah, I've basically replaced Perplexity. Perplexity API does not work that well. I've talked about this on a few videos. I really don't like the output from Perplexity API. I like the front end of Perplexity, but the API is really, really bad. So if you want to get in on these updates, guys, we do have a half price offer, yearly extra 33. We've had a lot of signups with this. We're really, really happy that people trust us and know that we're going to really make this the best goddamn tool that we can. And I have some evidence of that coming up in just a second. But yeah, we have streamlined renewals and activations or reactivations. So we were having some problems with Stripe. You know, it's a SaaS. We're not a SaaS company, so there are obviously going to be some kinks and some things to work out, but we've ironed out the kinks in our credit system, ensuring a seamless experience when it comes to renewals and reactivations. No more hiccups, just continuous uninterrupted access to Harbor's powerful features. Almost, because there are still a couple more problems that we need to fix, but we've expanded the instructions field in the writer, giving you more room. So this update can be seen here. But also, we've changed where these instructions go, and there will be further changes to this as well. I need to add this to the sitemap scraper, so you can, for example, say, focus on Kiton, or, I don't know, make sure to mention Kiton. But another thing you can do with these instructions is you can actually say, make a bar chart. This is something that is brand new to Harbor. You couldn't do this before. So, and also make a comparison table. So what this will do is you can guide which, and you don't have to do this as well. If you don't do this, Harbor will still include bar charts and comparison tables. But if you want to direct what visualizations you want in the final result, this is how you can now do it, which is a really, really cool update in my opinion. So another thing you can do is you can grab your brand color. Now this doesn't work every single time, but you can grab your brand color using a pick tool. So that's now copied to the keyboard, to the clipboard, and we can say use this color, this hex code, in the bar chart and table in a subtle way, and then we send it that. So now what we do is, if I say, I'm not gonna. This will take too much time to do in this, most likely. Why is there a keyword? I'm a whale. So weird. So now what this should do is it should focus on Kiton, it should mention Kiton, there should be a bar chart, there should be a comparison table, and it should use this color in a subtle way. Now I am going to press generate here, but it's probably going to take too long for us to see the result of that in this live stream. My archive gets a smart update. You now can see how many words something has cost. So if we go on my archive, you can see that this cost 1,000 tokens, this cost 1,360 tokens, this was 1,274 tokens, all of that good stuff. You have a little bit more of an idea how much per article you're spending, instead of just basically guessing by looking at this number here. And then the final update for 1.2.1 is improved plan validation. So we've still working very, very hard and making sure that everyone can experience Harbor without any issues. This is something that's quite complicated though, guys, so please give us a little bit of time while we do work on this. Now, something else that I want to show you a couple of updates that are coming up. One of them is going to be an update where you will not get repeat keyword suggestions, because we're going to feed the previous suggestions to the next suggestions. That's actually currently not a feature of Harbor. I just didn't have time to put it in yet, but one of my developers has actually managed to put this into Harbor now. So yeah, make sure that, by the way guys, what we're doing with Harbor is we're doing something completely different to other SEO tools. Other SEO tools give you the means to be successful. What we're trying to do is just to give you the data, the output, the juice, without needing to spend hours and hours and hours on working it out, on finding backlinks, finding keywords, all that stuff. You should just be able to jump in, any business owner, and start to grow your website. Beautiful. These are all really, really nice suggestions. This is PMargo, by the way, pmargo.com/sitemap.xml. This is not data-driven SEO. It's not a data-driven SEO keyword tool. Instead, it's a logical keyword tool, and it's working very, very well. We've been doing a lot of content for PMargo. So this article that I started just before the stream started has just finished. Took about 8 minutes, 9 minutes. There's a lot of really, really in detailed stuff going on in the background now, but let's just have a little look at the output at the moment. So we have men's sneaker trends. This is all real information from the internet, that chunky and retro inspired designs are back. Hey merchant econ tips, how's it going? And then we have an image here. Normally there will be side-by-side images, sometimes there won't be. It just kind of depends, but this image should go to that product. So if someone wants to buy this product directly from the blog, they can do that. Then we have minimalist and versatile styles. This is a very minimalist style. Technology-driven performance. These are cotton shoes, which is kind of new, I would say. Colorful and metallic finishes. Hasn't quite nailed that one. Athletic sneakers for everyday wear. That's fine. These are really nice athletic sneakers. I'm actually wearing... Am I wearing those exact sneakers? It's not those exact sneakers, but... Oh, no, it's not. But they are quite nice athletic sneakers, to be fair. And then I did say make a bar chart, and I said use this color. And you can see it's actually done exactly that. So this is a new feature of Harbor. This is something that I've been working on personally. This should have been solved. It's annoying. This is still just going into that text a little bit. But you can see it's actually used the color that I asked it to use, which is a really, really nice touch, I would say. And then we should also have some collection links. So there's a collection link to sneakers. And then each of the products should go to their corresponding product, which it does. And because this isn't talking about brands, it hasn't really necessarily found a lot of the brands, like /collections/kiton. It's found Premiata sneakers, so perfect. So you can see this has done a really, really good job of taking the keyword, reverse engineering top results, finding actual trends like chunky and retro inspired sneakers, minimalist and versatile sneakers, sustainable options, technology driven, and colorful and metallic. I guarantee if we go on Perplexity, and remember, Harbor is no longer using Perplexity. I completely removed the Perplexity API from Harbor. If I say men's sneaker trends 2024, I think they'll be very, very similar to what we get here. Let's just see. This is a live test. I might look stupid here, but we will see in a moment. Neutral and earthy tones, retro and vintage styles, yes. Minimalist styles, yes. Chunky dad sneakers, sustainable and eco-friendly options. Textured materials, which goes back to the cotton ones that we mentioned before. So yeah, you can see a lot of the same ideas here. The front end of Perplexity is still slightly better, I would say. But I mean, I did only do this in a weekend, so I'm sure I can come up with a slightly better system as well. But I'm really, really enjoying this. Yeah, you can see chunky sneakers, which was one of the ones that Perplexity found. This does not use Perplexity anymore. So I'm very, very kind of proud that I was able to do this in a weekend, but I will continue working on it and making it a little bit better. But I think this is a really nice feature. This is something that we're going to be doing. We're going to have a little brand pop up that says enter your colors here, and you're going to be able to have not only colors but also your logo on these bar charts. That just looks incredible, honestly. I'm really, really happy with the result there. top sneaker trends, 42%, minimalist and versatile. It also makes sense. The data actually makes sense here, and this is real data as well. So yeah, let's talk a little bit about the things that are coming to Harbor. We have some really, really big ideas, but it's very, very hard to a certain extent to show you these ideas. However, thanks to something called Postman, I can show you. I'm not going to show you how this works in any way because, this is real. This is real SEO juice. I had to ask for permission to even show what I'm about to show you. So just by taking the sitemap URL, okay, of a website, this is a feature that is coming in 2 weeks' time to Harbor, hopefully. It should only be 2 weeks. And this is going to be absolutely incredible. So all we do is give the sitemap. Again, I wish I could show this and how this is working. But basically what it's going to do is it's going to find and also then write backlink articles, okay? So you can see here, this is a website, ragnco.com. Now, the website I gave it was two men, remember, okay? So any fashion website, men's, women's, doesn't matter, it's potentially a good idea for an article. So what I've done is I've made a guest post scraper, okay? This is going to find guest post opportunities for you, and I'm actually going to show you live without doing there's no magic, I'm not hiding anything. I'm just going to go on Ahrefs and we're going to look at the DA and traffic of this website and assess whether this would be a good website for a backlink. So you can see it has a DR of 23, a UR of 16, keywords 10,000, traffic 4,300, US traffic 3,500. This is a good, solid backlink, okay? So what Harbor will do for you now as well, not just now, but this is coming, is it will find backlink opportunities. So you can see here it says, excited to welcome the contributors of art, photography, fashion experts. Please connect with our editorial team, info@ragnco.com, to share your proposed write-up. Our team will review and contact you as earliest as possible. Okay, so we're also going to include a guest post finder, a guest post writer, and a guest post email writer. So we're going to even write the emails for you. You're not going to be able to send them on Harbor. You will have to figure out, certain backlinking tricks to actually get the backlink, like where do you send the email from. But overall, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be giving, and we're not going to be increasing the price of Harbor with this, by the way. So let's have a look at another one, fiber2fashion.com, industry submit free article. Okay, so again, another potential backlink. Let's just see how this website's doing. DR77, keywords 127,000, traffic 61,000, 12,000 traffic from the US. Again, it's another really, really good backlink suggestion. It even says ideal word count 750 to 1,000. Contact details. There are no contact details here, but it's because it's an online submission. Okay, so all you do is open this, submit an article, and you can get a backlink from this. Okay, this is the idea of what I'm working on in the background. This is the next big update for Harbor. Very, very excited for this to come. This says health and fitness. I wouldn't necessarily say that that was a good backlink for two men, so I would probably skip that one. And then we can see here we just have a list of other ones at the bottom. I have no idea what these are. These are not even supposed to be. I don't know what these are. I'll have to have a look into what they are. I swear Harbor has its own brain sometimes. I did not. Where did this come from? Anyway, and then something like craftsmanship. There we go. Let's have a look at this last one. So about the craftsmanship initiative. The craftsmanship initiative is dedicated to reclaiming craftsmanship's principles of excellence, beauty, and durability. Blah, blah, blah. The flagship venture of the initiative, which operates as a non-profit, is Craftship Magazine, a multimedia publication that focuses on artisans. And then if we do write for us, or I don't exactly know how to, like there's something here will say write for us or whatever it might be. Thanks, Michelle. Michelle says, dang, new features look cool. Hamish excited. Thanks, Michelle. Appreciate it. Somewhere here, I don't know where exactly, it'll say write for us or something. Sometimes you will have to do a little bit of research yourselves, but basically what you'll get is 16 potential guest post opportunities a month. That is far more guest posts than we build for our clients, just because you don't want to build too many. To be honest with you, 5 to 10 is probably a good amount to build in a month. You don't want to go too crazy with these things. I'm going to be really honest with you. But this is one of the updates that's coming very, very soon. And then I'll talk about one more update while people are here that's coming, which will be a huge game changer, to be honest with you. So I've come up with this idea, which is coming very, very soon. So the idea is re-optimizer, right? Optimizer. Okay, what does that mean? That means, everyone knows what re-optimizer means. It means you take a blog post and you make the blog post better. Okay, so this is option A, is re-optimize existing blog post with Harbor, what's it called, like process. Okay, which is fine. That's a good idea on its own, in my opinion. You have a blog post, you wrote it 3 years ago, it doesn't have any images in it, it's not getting any traffic, we can rewrite it, we can re-optimize it, right? But I came up with an even better idea, in my opinion, which is create a new blog post using the template of an already existing blog post. So the reason this came about is because we have a lot of clients who, you know, they're either very technical, they're very specific, it's very difficult to write about that niche, whatever it might be, but they already have a lot of good quality content. So one of the things that we maybe struggle with sometimes is coming into this niche and saying, oh, we're going to make a blog post using AI and it's going to be as good as, you know, your current stuff. That is sometimes very, very difficult to actually do. So what I thought was, why don't we take the content they have, something that they really like and that we know is getting traffic, and then use that as a template. So use good content as a template to make other good content with a different keyword, okay? So this is another thing that we're working on right now, okay? So it's the blog post re-optimizer, and then what I call, although Rowan is not massively fond of this name, the article reforger, because it's like burning down something that exists already and then using the original material to make something new. So for me, reforger makes perfect bloody sense, but Phoenix, nah. But yeah, big boss Rowan is not a massive fan of reforger for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, this is what we're working on in the background, guys. We're really, really kind of proud of what we're doing. And I do kind of want to hit something on the head here, which is that Harbor is expensive. A lot of people say this, and what I would say to that is, relatively speaking, for what we're offering, we're not expensive. Relatively speaking. Now, if you take it as words to dollars, then we are kind of expensive. But if you take it from a kind of broader perspective of what we're offering compared to how much we're charging, we are not that expensive at all. Someone is quoting Lord of the Rings in the chat, which is kind of distracting me just because of the word reforger. But yeah, relatively speaking, I don't think we're expensive for what we're offering compared to like what it costs to do everything that we're doing inside Harbor. If you hire an agency, we're definitely not expensive. So what we're trying to do is recreate what we do in the agency inside a tool. So that is Harbor in a nutshell. Please, guys, support Harbor, sign up today, and join us, basically. Yeah, the re-optimizer I'm very, very excited about, Michelle, but the reforger is probably even better in my opinion, because yeah, it takes what you already have and writes an article using the Harbor system, but using your tone, using the way that you write articles, all of the science and whatever it might be. So yeah, guys, I think we're going to end the stream there. It's a little bit of a quicker stream today, but we just wanted to talk a little bit about the new Harbor updates and also what's coming very, very soon. If you want us to stream something specific, leave a comment on this video if you're watching this video, or in the stream, and we will definitely get round to streaming that. Thanks for tuning in, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. And yeah, if you're watching all the way to the end, as usual, you're an absolute legend. And I'll see you very, very soon with some more content. Peace out.